Hey everybody, in this video I am going to demonstrate the loft tool I'm just going to create a water bottle. I don't know if it's really a water bottle. It probably doesn't look like one, but you know, we can use our imagination. So what I want to do is I'm going to go to new. This time I'm going to use the metric template. I want to click on standard millimeters, IPT, click the create button. I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this XZ plane. I want to rotate my view cube. It doesn't really matter, but I'm going to rotate it anyway to the left 90 degrees. So I'm going to start by creating a circle with the center point option. My center point is going to be the origin there. And I'm going to drag this out. I think I want to make this about 60 millimeters. And I'm gonna finish my sketch. Now here's where it gets kind of strange. So what I want to do is I'm going to click on the origin, plus sign next to the origin. I want to look for my XZ plane. I'm gonna right click. I want to turn the visibility on by checking it, clicking on it. So now what I want to do is I want to basically copy that plane up. So I'm going to offset it straight up. So I'm going to go to plane. I'm going to click offset from plane. So I'm going to click the plane I want to offset, which is the one that I just made visible. I'm going to click that plane. Now I can either click this arrow and drag it up, or since it's already pointing in the up direction, I'm going to change this to, let's start off like small on this one. Let me go 5 millimeters. Hit the green check mark. So then I'm going to start a new 2D sketch on this plane that I just made. I'm not going to worry about rotating my view cube. So what I want to do is I'm going to draw another circle, center point option. And I want to drag this out. This one I'm going to make it about 65 millimeters, just a little bigger than that one. Finish my sketch, and then again I want to offset this plane. So offset from plane. This time I want to offset this top plane here. I want to go up about 30. Let's go up about 30 millimeters this time. Hit the green check mark. I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this plane. I'm going to draw a circle with the center point. So I'm trying to think what I want here. So I think I kind of want to go maybe, let's go 70. So I'm going to type in 70 millimeters here. Finish my sketch. I'm going to offset this plane. This one straight up. I want to go, let's do 40. I'm just kind of guesstimating here. I'm not really creating a actual water bottle. I'm just wanting to show you how to use the loft tool. So hit the check mark. Start another sketch on this plane here. Let's go make a circle. Let's make it smaller this time. Let's do 50 millimeters. Finish my sketch. So we kind of go out. Okay, let me offset this plane. I want to go up about 30 millimeters. I'm going to start my 2D sketch on this plane here. This time let's go back out again. So we made that last one. What did we make that one? This one we can make this 60. Just kind of guesstimating here. Yeah, and then a couple more, I promise. You're like, come on, can we finish this already? We'll do a couple more. So I'm gonna offset this plane here up by like maybe 20, yeah, 20 is good. 20 millimeters. We're gonna start wait. Yeah, start a 2D sketch on this new plane we just made. I'm gonna do a circle. I want this to be maybe only 20. Finish that. One more, I promise. I want to offset this one here up by, let's go, not very much, maybe 10. Let's do 10 millimeters. Hit the green check. Start a sketch on this plane that we just made. Let's do the same thing. So I'm going to do another 20 diameter circle here. Finish my sketch. All right, so that looks pretty good. So now what we can do is we have all our circles so on different sketches. So by using the loft tool, if I click on loft, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start selecting these circles from the bottom up. So I'm going to select the bottom one, the next one. We can just kind of keep progressing up and go up. So then I can finish my sketch. Not really finish my sketch, but I'm going to finish my loft. So I'm going to click on OK. Then what I want to do is I want to, just because it bothers me, I'm going to turn off the visibility of all these planes that are showing. So I'm just going to turn these off right quick, right fastly. Plane. Yeah. Last one. Where's the last? Oh, it's up here. This one. So I could add a shell to hollow this thing out because right now we can't get any water in this bottle. So I'm going to go to shell. I'm going to select the very top face. So my thickness is 1 millimeter. That's kind of good. So I'm just going to select OK there. We can add a texture onto it. So let's see if there's a clear, there's a clear, what's that gonna look like? It's not too bad. What else is there? You can add whatever texture you want on here. It doesn't really matter. I'm having trouble moving this up. There we go. Let's see what else we got. Let me look at some of this Autodesk Appearance library. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that Autodesk Appearance library kind of gives you some color options. So you can do a clear blue if you want, clear green. There's different clear greens, a clear yellow. I'm gonna do clear blue. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So if you wanted to add a decal to it, you could do that. So let's do that right fast, right? So I'm gonna go to my, let's see which plane. I'm gonna go to my XY plane, right click it, turn on the visibility. I'm gonna offset this plane here. I'm gonna offset this. I'm gonna drag it out to where it's kind of on the outside of my bottle. I know it's kind of hard to see with that being clear, so maybe just kind of randomly drag it out by 29 millimeters. And then what I want to do is I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this plane. I'm going to go to image. I'm not sure, what do I want? So let's do, oh, this guy. This guy's drinking some water here. I'm going to do this one. Click on that one. If you want to use this one, I'll share this one. I'll put this in the description thingy. I'm going to open this. I'm going to just kind of left click to place it somewhere. It's way too big. Let me click the little corner box there and drag him down. We're going to make him a little smaller. Move him up. Just kind of get him situated. So I got some of the bottles sticking out. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work, to be honest with you, but I'm going to leave it like that. You can kind of see some of the bottles kind of sticking through. I'm going to finish my sketch. Let's see if this works. I might need to drag that plane out further, but we'll give it a try. So I'm going to go to decal, and it's already selected my image. My face is this bottle. I'm going to hit OK. What I should have done, I should have took that image into Canva and removed the background, but ain't nobody got time for that. Let me turn off the visibility of this and this. Anyway, so there is our bottle. Now it looks like our image is kind of transparent as well, but I think if you want to get really fancy, go to environments, go to Inventor Studio. We're gonna render image. Just want to see how this works. Render image. Where did that box go? Over here. So I'm gonna click on select output size 1920 by 1080. I know I'm talking really fast, but I'm trying not to waste y'all's time. Current view lighting, we can leave that. Output, I'm gonna say save rendered image. For the options, let's make this like a water bottle. If I can spell it right. Not water heater, water bottle. Type it correctly. Go to options. Make sure you change that to dots per inch 300. Click OK. Clicks. I'm thinking of, do I want to do alpha channel? I'm not going to pick that. I'm not sure exactly what that does, but you can check that and see what it does. Let me know. Hit OK. I'm going to go to save. Renderer. I'm just going to go until satisfactory and just kind of render it. We'll see what it looks like. So that's not too bad. So by render until satisfactory, you can let this go until you see you're something they're happy with. I have fallen asleep sometimes waiting on this and woke up the next day and it looks really super good. Like I said, I should have probably a different image because it looks kind of strange with the background, but I'm not gonna make y'all wait this out. But anyway, that's kind of how you do it. So if you want, you can click the X here. You're happy with it. Hit the save rendered image. Give it a name. I think I already did that, but water bottle. Click on save and it'll save that image for you. But anyway, looks pretty good, right? So I hope that helped. I hope that kind of gave you a little bit of guidance on how to use the loft tool. You can do some really cool things with it, and I hope to see you in the next video. All right, peace.